Here's another true custom piece made here at Fire and Brilliance. Okay, so the center stone is a FAB H&A or Hearts and Arrows cushion moissanite, and that's an 8mm. All right, and that's again, that's a FAB stone, so it's made here at Fire and Brilliance. It's actually one of my favorites because it's Hearts and Arrows, but it's not a typical round cut, but rather it's a cushion cut. So if you take a look into it, there should be shapes of arrows from the top looking down. All right, so based on, you know, it's a precision type of cut. All right, so let me go ahead and explain to you exactly the specific design. It's actually very unique in the sense where at first, if you take a look here, the orientation of the center stone is not the way we normally will set it. So in other words, the corners of a cushion cut stone is usually set with the prongs. This is actually flipped just a bit. All right, the orientation is turned around just a bit by 90 degrees, so that the corners of the cushion cut stone is facing north and south, and then east and west. Right, and then the triple prongs, all right, that you see here that we've designed is setting on the sides of the stone, as opposed to the corners. So the orientation is very unique. It's actually stunning. Now, if you take a look at the design of the shank, this is actually a cathedral shank, so that you'll see, it's actually a combination of two shanks, but let me go and explain. So the cathedral side of things that you'll see here is that the shank has a shoulder that reaches towards the head, which is the typical look, or the standard look rather, of a cathedral shank, right? So, but at the same time, you'll also see that's a split shank where it splits into two. So if that cathedral section isn't there, then that'll be the typical way a split shank will look. And if the split shank was not there, then obviously that'll be the cathedral shank. But then this plays in all three different, or in both designs, right? But even with the split shank here, you'll notice that it connects right at the center above, right in between the head. So there you go. So the split shank will go from here, it splits out, it meets towards the center of the head from when facing the through finger view, right? And then it goes back down to the other split side of the other side of the shank. And the same is, goes for the opposite side of the entire piece as well, right? So it's symmetrical. It's a beautiful piece. It's a 3-prong setting where the shank also makes a design of the head, so it flows very nicely. Goes in and out. All right, so with that being said, the specific piece here is made of solid 14K rose gold.